I'm going to say it again. It's a disability scam, not from the person who's had the injury, but let me show you from these people that, scam disability services. So the organisations, the social workers, these groups and so forth. So I've said now, since I found out the lies that was said since 2009, I found out in 2015, although technically I did find out a lot of it in March 2013. I tried to have George Jacobs correct it, but he refused. So apparently I was scared to go out. Since when? Since when? Because I only didn't go out in 2016 because I had pneumonia. Since when? I'm still waiting for someone to answer these questions. So there's all this wrong information that went right through organisations, including these ones that got to keep on the books because they make money. They're little scammers. Even in my street. This lot. Here. Little scammers. A lot of them. Little social work scammers, little support work scammers. I've watched it for 9 years. It's disability scamming. I watched Giovanni do it since I met him. Well, I didn't know he was doing it until 2015. He was told to go back and correct those lies, but he got a job out of it. Love how Giovanni Consalvo goes, oh, you found a job. It's like, you didn't get a job because you worked hard. You got a job because you scammed and committed fraud. You were an unemployed waiter when I met you. You got a job because you're a little scam artist. You committed fraud. You committed forgery. That's how you got your job. It's a disability scam. I'm sick of it. That's why I can't wait to get the fuck out of this street. I'll keep moving until this stops. I asked Mum in 2015, you want to put a stop to it? Actually, I went to Giovanni and said, right, because he kept going back to me going, it's not him doing it anymore, it's your mother and your family. I'm like, so go to Mum. Who's involved in these organisations? It's not me, it's Giovanni. I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. Because I speak to Giovanni, he says it's not him, it's you. I speak to you and you say it's Giovanni. Still, it's not me. So where's this bullshit coming from? And you can't use the acting scene I did from 2016 to 2018 to prove these organisations were breaking privacy, pride and confidentiality laws. Like all I was doing was I didn't involve Matt O'Rourke, Giovanni did, because he was trying to cover up his little scam. When I was trying to catch these people out, like Matt O'Rourke, Eva Levy, that's freaking dumb, deadbeat freaking Latina that should be put back on the boat she came in on. I didn't do it. These wankers, what was it? Danielle Curran or Curranin or something, I don't know. Almost sounds like an Abo name. Who did it? You see me involve Acon, Bobby Goldsmith, all this other bullshit? No. All happened over the time when I said, Giovanni, there's no chance of me getting back with you. It's over. I want you to move out of my apartment. And he was still staying there. I was happy. We're living there as flatmates. He moved into the study. I moved out for 6 months. I came back. And he was kept causing these troubles with his organisation. So I kicked him out around the 19th of December 2015. That's exactly what happened. He was living there by himself completely from, April 2015 to October 2015. I said, no, I can't keep doing this. I'm walking on eggshells because of the bullshit stories you've told people. So I was staying away. I even went up to my mum's. I was just staying away from him. And I did. I even went up to mum's at that period. And that tells you how bad things were with the lies that were said about me. And here we are. I mean, there's disability organisations that got involved in my life. And I've told them back 9 years ago, it's scamming. You're lying about me. You're committing fraud. They were told in 2016 by me, you've been given wrong information about me. Get out of my life. You were directly told by the person themselves, and I'll put this out there as much as I can, the person themselves told you. So I didn't involve you. Somebody else involved you. You got a directive from me, and I said the information you received is not true. Get out of my life. Now, they didn't, so then I played a prank on them. What do you think that any of that bullshit was? You think Audi was real? That was just me bullshitting to organisations that were harassing me. Coles. Being a smart ass when Giovanni was there. IGA, what? Seriously, you really thought any of that was real? That was me showing the government throws money at disability workers, disability organisations, support workers, social workers, every little cunt that was told by me in 2016, what are you doing? I didn't involve you. I told you directly that you were given information that's not true about me, you were lied to, and to get out of my life. I called my mother and said, I need a solicitor. Here's the reason why. I went to Giovanni Consalvo, and he said it's not him doing it, which it was him as well, as Carol. And he goes, oh, it's not me doing it, it's your mother and your family. So I go to my mother, so right, this is what's going on. Oh, it's not me doing it, Justin, it's Giovanni. Giovanni's the one that's been telling people he was a carer for all these years. I'm like, I only just found out about this. All this shit behind my fucking back. Not one bit of it came directly from me. Not one bit. But I find out in 2015, you know what I do? In 2015, I set out to go back for everything and say, okay, there's a lot of information here that's not true. Correct it. Correct it. I'm telling you, the person themselves, the information that you have isn't true, so go and correct it now. And I'll admit, like I said, in March 2013, when I got back from overseas in March 2013, that's when I first found out that there was a lot of stuff that was said that was not true. And I'm there going, but I didn't say it. I sat with this George Jacobs guy, and I'm like, I wasn't here. He didn't believe me that I wasn't even in the country. I'm like, I wasn't in the country. So none of this that you've got here on your notes is, I don't care what Giovanni told you. I wasn't in the country. I didn't care what you told Crisis or these other organizations. The facts are the facts. I was not in the country. I can't be in two places at once, George Jacobs. I wasn't in Australia. During this period, that never happened. That's the facts. But do you think that was corrected by George Jacobs or any of those organizations? No, it wasn't. And that's my point.